Hey there, Thet here, and welcome back to Let's Play Risk of Rain. Last time on Risk of Rain, we played as the Sniper, of course, with Alexander Frost, which was a fantastic run, and we had a great time. You may have noticed right here that we see not the Sniper, but a robot walking across the planet. It's because I just recorded a very fine video of me playing as the robot janitor Handy when I had some technical issues that caused the recording to be unusable. Well, about 20 minutes and 5 or 6 broken monitors later, here we are back with Let's Play Risk of Rain. We're going to go ahead and play as Handy the robot janitor. Here we are. He has the ability to hurt people, to drone, overclock, and force assembly. We'll get into it here and start explaining what his abilities do. Welcome to the Desolate Forest. It's a nice place. We have fun and games. Alright, so Handy, he can punch. It's pretty great. That's his hurt ability. It pierces through enemies. It does a whopping amount of damage, but you'll also notice it attacks so slowly that occasionally the enemies can hit me even while I'm trying to attack. That is the main flaw of Handy. Everything he does is slow. So what else does he have? Well, he has these little tiny drones floating around him. If I use my drone ability, it flies towards an enemy, hits them, and it heals me for half the damage, which is pretty darn great. You get a drone for every enemy you kill, up to 10 drones. What else can he do? Well, to partially make up for his slow attack speed, he can overclock himself. Increases his attack speed by 30% and gives a 30% chance to stun per attack. The time for the overclock does go up a little bit every time you damage an enemy. However, it goes up so slow. This is a useless item for Handy, by the way. It goes up so slow that it's basically you won't be able to hold the overclock for much longer than the original duration. His final ability is called Forced Reassembly, which I will explain after punching these guys a few times. Like this! Boom! It's a giant hammer! It's really fun. So the item that I get, the Energy Cell, it allows you to attack faster at low health. First of all, I don't like any items that require you to suck at the game in order for them to be useful. Guardian Heart is very useful here, because I'll take that 60 HP shield that regenerates by itself. But I don't like items that require you to suck at the game in order for them to actually work. And in addition to that, while improving your attack speed is amazing for Handy, Soldier Syringe is basically a necessity, whereas Energy Shield is basically Soldier Syringe, but only if you suck. So he needs it as a basic item. Alright, I love Mysterious Vial. The Barbed Wire is also an amazing item for Handy, but in this case I'm going with the increased regeneration. He actually has a really nice base regeneration speed, so anything I can do to improve it and let him regenerate faster is icing on the cake to me. So let's go ahead and see what other items we can find. Drone. I need that drone. Drones are fantastic for Handy. In fact, they are almost a necessity because with the method of his attacks, he has no way of really kiting, which is moving away and attacking the enemy at the same time. The best he can do is jump and punch, but he can't do that backwards. So it's not really kiting. So basically what you're banking on is the ability to get your enemy into a corner and then go into overclock and basically continue slapping them with that until they're dead. Which his knockback works on almost any enemy in the game except for jellyfish, because they are the spawn of Satan, of course. Oh hey, look, speaking of Satan. Jellyfish. I hate you so much. Alright, I got 10 drones, might as well just spend a couple here, get my health back, and get the drones back. There we are, we should be up to 40 gold, so I'm going to go ahead and grab this drone. Drones are more important for Handy, I would say, than they are for the Sniper. They aren't as damaging for Handy, because the Sniper has the highest base damage in the game. Handy is second highest. But he needs that up. He needs the ability to stay mobile while doing damage, and his basic abilities do not allow him to do that. And that is a gigantic downfall for Handy. And I could really use the backup. I will, if I get a chance to grab it, I will get the backup immediately. Now the 2 achievements for Handy, the first one is kill 10 enemies with the hammer, Force Assembly. I've done that already in the previous video that misrecorded, so unfortunately I won't be able to do that one again. What that unlocks is an item called the Arms Race. which gives you an 8% chance for every time a drone fires that it will also fire a missile or a mortar, which is fantastic for someone like Handy or the Sniper. So if I can get that item, I most definitely will, even if I have to purchase it from a shop, unless the other items are like Soldier's Syringe and something else equally as amazing for Handy. Which Handy does have a short list of items, which I would basically say are must-have, and let's go ahead and let them all jump. Good thing about Handy is all of his attacks pierce, so in fact, let me go ahead and use a drone here just to guarantee I get this kill. Rusty Jetpack, that's actually not too bad. I will take that, actually. I will happily take the Rusty Jetpack. Alright, we need to get the other one of these little dudes dead. I don't know where the other one is. The other one has seriously disappeared. He was in the corner! How did he get back in the corner? I have no idea. I thought I punched all the ones that were over there. That little jerk did a U-turn on me. Dang. Alright, I've almost lost my drone already because I'm being careless here. Mainly because I couldn't find that little jerk. Well, that's too bad. That's 34 coins used for absolutely nothing. Oh well, we're still going to go over here. We know where the teleporter is. It's actually back the other way. So we just have to do a quick scan to the top part and bottom part of the map here. Let's see. Sprouting Egg, not very good because you have to be out of combat for the healing to take place. And Handy is supposed to be in the thick of it all times. Medkit would actually be okay for Handy, but I'm going to take life savings because it's, you know, gold over time, which is fantastic at pretty much all situations, unless you're at a level with almost no treasure chest for some reason. But even then, if you had the Captain's Brooch, instantly useful again. So, let's go ahead and grab this, and then we'll move up. Alright, what are we going to do? The second achievement, which I failed to mention earlier, having 70% health or more for over 25 minutes. If it drops below 70% health, you have to start that timer all over again. Not sure I would be able to get that achievement at all, to be honest. I mean, if I get an opportunity, I would try, but the best bet for that achievement is actually to go to Boar Beach, and basically just sit on Boar Beach for, like, several minutes. That'd be your best chance of getting that one, in my opinion. You destroyed my drone. You are a gigantic jerk, you wisp. And I hate you very much. Alright, I have 10 drones, so I should use some. There we go. There we are. And of course, as you get stronger, I should say, your drones get stronger as well as their attack power goes up with your levels. So having more drones, always a good thing. Or having higher levels, of course. And always does healing via half of the damage it does. So as it does more damage, you will get more health from it. Alright. Golden Gun. Golden Gun basically gives you health. What am I talking about today? Gives you damage. Bonus damage. You can see it actually appearing next to the regular damage here. That's a 2 right now. The damage that it does is based on time and the amount of gold that you have. Up to 700 gold. Any more than that actually will not help towards the Golden Gun. However, the more Golden Guns you have, you can actually cut that number in half. The way it stacks is, when you have 2 Golden Guns, you fire 350 gold. If you have 3 Golden Guns, you only require, I believe it's 175. And it just keeps going up like that. Ooh, another life savings. I will take that any day of the week. Come on. There we go. Fire shield. That's okay. Because Handy's in the thick of it all the time. Anything that procs nearby you is a pretty good item. Alright. And I don't know the exact time frame for, well, it should be easy enough actually. The exact time frame that is required for the Golden Gun to reach full strength. I don't have any clue, unfortunately. If I do, I tell you, between the backup and my regular strength here, looks like Wandering Vagrant is not going to be wandering for very long here. Shackles, very good item for Handy, because the slow will actually make up for not having a Soldier Syringe. I would actually say that the Shackles are up there with the Syringe as an item that Handy should have on every run, if possible. Obviously, there's no way to make sure you get a certain item in this game. But if there was, soda syringe, prison shackles, third item, kind of harder to tell. Maybe the backup in my case, because I really do like drones on handy. I think they are practically a necessity. But, third one's a little up in the air for me. Alright, I'm actually going to jump down in a second, use the backup, and basically utterly destroy what's left here of the enemies. We'll wait for 10 seconds here so they won't spawn, however. There we are. And apparently I'm going to be knocking a lot of them down so that I can kill more of them in a couple seconds. Because why not? There we are. Alright. Here we go. 17. Down to 5. Down to 1. Nice. I did lose my drone again, but I was able to resurrect him right away with no problem. Alright. That went pretty well. I'm not going to activate the teleporter yet because I saw a statue over here and another chest that I missed somehow. Wow, a wisp. I definitely want that item as well because it does a whole buttload of damage. Now the shackles, that actually increases the time that the enemies are slow. And the old lopper always critically strike against enemies with 9% health or less, which is fantastic. Especially since it will make it far more likely that my hammer can kill a lot of people at one time, which, since I already have the achievement for that, I guess is not that useful. Anyway, welcome to the caverns. Once again, we have fun and games. So, from the caverns here, it does tend to drop more items than the other location that you can get sent to, the Field of Sprites, at least in my estimation here. That was something that Alexander Frost did say in an earlier video, and I tend to agree with him, I do have to say. Anyway, right now, that's neither here nor there. What we are looking at is the ability to get some treasure chests here, because we do need some more items. We could definitely use some kind of item that either speeds up healing more, or will give me armor. And of course, an infuser would always be welcome. I would never turn down the infuser. Okay, so the big disadvantage of Handy. Ain't nothing we can do here, really. I might try with the overclock. Let's try that. Yes, that did it. Okay. That, I had to actually expend an item, or not an item, but I actually had to expend a skill, which is far more useful for attacking enemies than not. So, yeah, that's a big disadvantage. I have to use a backup here because I'm already lost my drone, thanks to this jerk. Here we are. And he's already ultra expensive to revive. Of course, every time a drone dies, it costs more to revive the next time. So I'm kind of stuck here right now. Because I definitely want that drone back. I could always use the drone. I need the kiting ability. Otherwise, I'm just going to be standing around doing this all day and, well, achieving not much until the backup is recharged every time. I don't want to have to do that. So, there we are. Get our drone back. And now we have a little bit of kiting ability. Plus, the drone does a fair amount of damage because of base damage of Handy. Yes! And the hammer. Of course, it's always super fun to use. Alright, we're going to go ahead and head up here. Almost head north. Here we are. Let's go ahead. So they hit the drones twice. I hate these guys because they often do hit the drone quite often. I'm being repetitive here today, but it doesn't matter. Because I'm still going to be awesome. We're still going to make it. I hope to at least make it to the temple grounds. Our luck may not be that amazing. Excuse me. But we're going to go ahead and see. Right now, the items-wise, again, I would really like a soldier's syringe or something that will let me heal better. Missile drone, I definitely want a missile drone. The big advantage of missile drones is they can only fire every so often, like it's every 3 or 4 seconds or so, but they fire 3 missiles, they do very good damage, and they don't have to fire in a straight line. The missiles can actually home in on enemies. And in fact, if the drone manages to kill an enemy, it will change direction to home in on a noob. So that is actually a very nice ability. Just going to launch all my drones with this guy, because I hate them. I hate dealing with them. Mushrooms are the worst. Alright, I can get that drone right now, so I'm going to do that. There we go, and he's going to start helping me out here immediately. Because he's awesome. Because he's Mr. Missile Drone. Alright, made them explode into wisp. Let's go ahead and see what we can do down here. Because I believe the teleporter was at the top, so there's no reason to be up there anymore. Now, a drone is a definitely a useful reason to be down here. I've actually gotten all the drones once in the game, except for the flamethrower drone. I've seen it one time only, but I've never actually gotten to use the flamethrower drone. Yeah, I'm using the backup here because these imps are very annoying in pretty much every case. There we are. And hey, whoa! I was gonna say as long as the drones are around, well, you will use them. But the drones disappeared. I want this. Oh, I can get this now. Dude. And I lost a drone for it. Great. Because the drone wants to keep floating up and down, they keep getting hit by the fire trails. So, really, the fact that that drone is, those drones, I should say now, are dead on their own darn fault. That's something else I like about the missile drone, too, is that it floats above you at pretty much all times, which means you never have to worry about it doing something stupid and getting killed that way. In fact, it's far less likely that it's going to get shot than one of your regular drones, or even yourself, really. Alright. Go ahead and use our mini drones, what I call the smaller ones to do the healing. Blast this guy back. That's going to cost $619 to repair that drone. Probably not worth it, honestly. I might look into doing it after I activated the teleporter and gotten all the stuff for killing the boss and getting all the enemies out off the screen. Then I might look into that. Okay, Guardian's Heart. That's another 60 shield. So 120 shield is actually pretty nifty here because it's guaranteed damage that I don't have to take. Yeah, I'm using the backup here simply because there's a certain amount of enemies on the screen, usually about 4 or 5. It's worth it to have penetration. So, Imp. Imp's gonna die. No problem here. You go away. Go away. There we are. I'm not gonna bother with the mushrooms at the moment. I'm just gonna go ahead and see what's to the right of here. No items or anything. But is this worth taking my time? Maybe. Just simply because of how many enemies are here. Yeah, that was worth it. The fact that they started exploding after I killed the one made it worth the time, because it wasn't that big of a time investment. Well, found the teleporter. There is a demon statue up there, which I might as well try hitting. I can get the health back right away afterward anyway. So, it's not that huge of an investment. At least hitting it once or twice. Now, if I have to give up like 400 health for one of the hits, that might be something I want to look into changing. Or if it keeps giving me useless items, which it is. Alright, spend some drones, get some health back, play it again. Nothing. It's really close to 400 health, actually. I'm going to play it one last time. Actually, that was not the best item. Definitely not worth, like, 1,200 health or something like that. But it could have been worse. Put it that way. Could have given me a second head stopper. That would have definitely been suckier. Alright. You guys are annoying, so I'm just going to let my backups take care of you. I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the teleporter now, even though I don't really have to. Oh boy, that's not good. Did not expect him to actually spawn down there. I expected him to spawn above me, actually. Not sure why he spawned below me instead. Oh well. Let's go ahead and move to the left. We're going to see if we can find any more items here. So, there's a real chance I'm actually going to have to go back the way I'm moving right now in order to get to the place where I want to be. Do I want a third piggy bank? That's a good question, actually. Because if I get another one, it'll be actually 1 gold per second. Because just having 1 gives you 1 gold every 3 seconds. So having 2 will be minus. So I'll go ahead and grab it. What the heck? You know what? 1 gold a second. That's pretty nifty. This is actually a pretty nice little scam right here. Alright. Let's see if I can... Yes, I can hit them. Oh, that was nice. I'm gonna do that again. You need to die now. Thank you. Hey, guys. Oh, I missed the second one. Oh, wow, but I did take off some imps. That's alright. They screwed up bigger than I did. Yep. Wow. This is actually working out way better than I thought it could. Alright, that's all the enemies down here, so back up. We'll shoot the rest. This is actually working out way too well. Especially since I hate those ancient wisps and I hate having to fight them. Hey, another drone. Sweet. Looks like another basic type drone, but I could be wrong from the looks of it. I'm not incredible at identifying them from their, destroyed remains. But let's take a look. Attack drone. Oh, that's even better. Attack drones. Double fire rate. I think even increased damage as well. I will definitely take 10% increased crit chance, and I will not take that item. Lancer's very good. Fears enemies around you, makes them run away. But for a melee character, you don't want them to run away. Dio's friend. If you die, you automatically are resurrected with 40% of your maximum health, which is nice. And then the item, of course, is useless. So it's nice while I got it, I guess. Just seeing what's up here as well. And actually, now that we're getting 1 gold per second, it actually looks like a pretty good rate increase from where I am, at least. So I'm digging it. I'm definitely digging it. Anyway, there's the teleporter, so let's go ahead and see what was to the right of it. Just gonna see like 5 shops here, and well, looks like it's absolutely nothing. Ah, wheel. Moving to the right. Oh, hey, we did miss something. We missed some shrooms. Great. Actually, increased healing from that could be useful, possibly. And we can't afford to go ahead and resurrect that drone, so we might as well, especially with the amount of gold that we're getting. You know what? I'm getting it back at an okay rate. Might as well just spend it. There's only 3 enemies left. By the time they're gone, I believe there's nothing over here. By the time those enemies are gone, I would have enough to do it anyway, especially since it looks like there's nothing else to spend money on. So, this guy, who I will call Jerky McFace, is going to die soon, because I have the backup, and I have a Fist of Fury as well. Wow. I spent all that health on a concussion grenade, I just got another one. That should mean my stun chance is pretty decent, which it seems to be as well. Alright. 2 enemies left. Don't know where they are, but I'm just going to send my drones after them, see if they kill them. Best thing about drones, they actually go across the entire map. And that actually finished them off for me. Awesome. So we're ready to leave. And of course, since you can't take the drones to the next level anyway, you might as well just, use them. Spend them. Do that thing. Let's go. Yeah! Ow. Underwater catacombs. Okay, there's no way here to go to the Pigland, so we're not going to Pigland in this video. Which is, I guess, too bad. But it's not that huge a deal. What I want to do, however, is activate the teleport as soon as possible. Then I want to stand right here. Because when I'm right here, most of the enemies will spawn above me where that whirl just spawned. And then I can take them out with practical impunity here. Especially with the backup. A better item for that strategy would be the Jar of Souls, admittedly. Because then it would be utter chaos and destruction. But that's also a good spot. I mean, that's also a good spot for the backup. So, what we're going to do is, we are going to look for the teleporter as soon as we can. The rate that we're getting gold through our life savings, I actually don't feel like I have to waste specific time gathering gold anymore. I could definitely be wrong, and even that won't matter much if Accurate is on the stage, because he'll drop almost 1,000 gold by himself. And this game just spawned two of these guys. Oop. I screwed up. I hate enemies who spawn missiles. Hate them. Like, I think they're the worst enemies in the entire game. But that's okay, I'm way over here, so they can't touch me at the moment. I can live with that. Especially since I am doing a pretty decent job right here, just wailing into these guys. Alright. I didn't think this was going to work, but apparently this is working out extremely well. As far as, and I just got a level up, so it'll be even harder to hit me as of right now. Go ahead and get some drones up in here. I just jumped over the missile, which was actually really great on my part. Alright, things are actually going very well right now. And all my drones are dead. Great. Or at least one of them is. Can't tell. It's not with the missile drone, because I still hear him firing. So it's probably one of the smaller drones, because it looks like the attack drone is still behind me. Alright, I need to launch some drones here to get some health. Like, really badly. Alright, what does that say? Drone, so it's a regular drone that died. Not too concerned about the regular drone, to be honest. Alright, he's still going to launch missiles at me, but he's dead. So, okay. So I'm actually going to go for the treasure chest instead. Ooh, extra gold. I will pick up the drone in that case, because with the extra gold, I should be able to pick up plenty here, even from 14 enemies. Alright. There's someone here healing, but with all the damage that I'm capable of doing right now, that's not going to matter too much. Being on this cliff face is actually perfect, because I can knock them up with my hammer, knock them right back off the cliff with my pump. So, Colossal Knurl, fantastic item. Health regeneration, and armor. In fact, I could not have asked for a better item from Colossus right now. I take that back, I got an infuser too! Alright, I have a beautiful assortment of items here. So, one, I don't think I've ever beaten this stage that quickly. Centipede, nice. And two, I don't think I've ever done it that easily. That was amazing. Andy, you have just earned yourself some extra respect and 10% more chance to crit. And the Accurate, of course, is not on the stage at this time, so he's not going to give me a bunch of gold. That stinks, but I'm going to go ahead and look around anyway. Since I have the gold regeneration and everything, I think I'll be able to get most of the items that are left. Let's go ahead and find out real quick. Down here, yes, another chest. Is it a good one? It is a good one. Leeching Seed is always a nice item to pick up. Let's see, was there anything up there? I don't believe there was anything else. Nope. So, back down this way. There's nothing down there either. And there's nothing up. So I think we are pretty much drained of items. Which is too bad, because there wasn't that many to begin with here. Okay, there's another chest. That's good. And a statue up there that we can use for a couple of times. Second rusty jetpack. I will go ahead and I'll be happy with a little bit of bounce. A little bit of extra bounce, I should say. Dead man's foot. Alright, I'll take that. Wow, another life savings. I'm now getting over 1 gold. Whoa. Getting over 1 gold per minute now. Per second. Excuse me. So, I have a good rate of gold. That's nice. Going to the next level, which is going to be the one before the last. So we're either going to the magma caverns or the monster pit cavern thing that I can't remember the name of. Let's find out. Maybe we'll find out the name of it. Right here. Oh yeah. Hive cluster. Hey, I remember the name of it. Alright. So let's see what we have here at the Hive cluster. So let's go ahead and find the teleporter first, with the rate that we're getting gold, I'm honestly... it's a tempting item. I like the minefields, but the backup is something that it just makes up for Handy's hugest flaw, which is the lack of kiting. Because, look, I'm kiting. Give me kite. You wouldn't know I didn't have kiting ability as of right this second. Alright. Bunch of little dudes, not too hard to take care of. Thankfully, I have the infuser, which is the first time I've had the infuser in quite a few runs, actually. Although a couple of those have been off camera. But not all by my choice either. But I am happy to have the infuser again, be able to get some help from enemies themselves. Let's go ahead and open this chest since I have the money. Ukulele! I like the ukulele. I just shoved a banner onto that ceiling. Oh, there's the bloated dude. I don't think he actually gives you anything other than, yeah, a bug. Which is too bad. It's also weird because the bugs actually don't normally spawn on this level. Anyway, there's a lot of parents stuff here, so I believe this is a good time to, one, use up all of my drones, because there are a lot of enemies here who can die, and two, I used the backup as well. Did a lot of good damage, got some gold. Let's take it and find that teleporter. Teleporter. Already over. Hey, you are over here. Huh. Didn't actually expect it to be there. Alright, probably the pig on this level, because usually the pig is the boss of the hive cluster. But, nope, it is the pig. Yeah, most of the time the pig is the boss. Rolling gun, that would be the second one, so now I only need 350 to get up to maximum extra health. There's a missile guy over there. The good thing about the pig is it's basically... It's a good thing I can get away from them right now. The pig is basically free health from the little piglets that she spawns. So that's one less thing I'll have to worry about. Is that a medical drone? It is. I could really use the healing. Although I do have the shield up right now. So that is something. That is something, and it should not be sneezed at. Alright. Right now I'm just kind of avoiding the enemies, of course, until the time runs out. Partially because my health is so low. Well, partially, pretty much completely because of how low my health is right now. And I do have 10 drones again, so I can get my health back up. Don't know why I hesitated on doing that. My bad. But we're now at full health. Now we're at not full health. But either way, that did give me enough time to really fight back to some good degree here. Take that, and I got the backup going, so here we go, got rid of the rest of those, and we're back to 10 drones, which means I can get my health back up. Alright, I'm actually getting a good bit of health on this level too, just from everything that I'm killing, the rate I'm killing it as well. There we go. Yeah. That was nice. My drones is almost gone, but he's going to survive. At least for now, there's 13 enemies left. Something might wipe him out later, but who knows. It's not a gigantic deal. And while I do have the infuser ready to go, I'm actually in a very happy place. With the amount of health and everything I'm getting. I can actually skip over these because I have so much bounce in my step. It's very nice. Alright. One more. Now to go. Mirror. Of course, the mirror used to be one of my favorite items in the entire game. Medical drone, I'm actually not going to grab it. And the reason for that is I have plenty of sources of healing already. Shouldn't have left those pigs up there. Let's see if I can actually get my drones to take them out. I think my drones actually did take them all out. Guess we'll find out in a little bit. Alright. Wow. I did not know I left so many of these little things here. Doesn't matter. They're going to die. And this, actually, this specific stage was where I got the achievement for killing 10 enemies with the hammer. Because I just waited for the pig to spawn over 10 piglets. And I just smashed them all at the same time. So that went very well. Toxic Beast is actually quite the boon for Handy, especially if you have an infuser, like she is, I should say, for anyone else. So, let's go ahead and take out that toxic beast and see about getting out of here, because we have pretty much left this level dry already. It did not take very long for this one either, but there's usually not much to this level to begin with. The magma place does tend to have a little bit more in the way of items, to be honest. At least that I've noticed. Is the pig actually up here? Where is the pig? Trying to. She's fall below where I currently am? No, she's above. Huh. Weirdly enough, but okay. Hi, piggy piggy. Alright, back up. And let's dig this pig. Alright. He's doing some damage to me here, and I already did use all of my drones, but you know what? That's why I did it the way I did it. 3 rusty jetpacks. I actually have a pretty high jump right now. Alright, moving on. We made it to the temple grounds, people. Let's do this. It'd be awesome. Yes!